Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to do another recap video. Today we're going to talk 90 Day Fiancé. Um, before I begin, I apologize for not posting Love in Paradise Caribbean recap. I mean, nothing much happened. I'll just give you a quick overview. Ariana, Charlon, they basically made up. They met up with both parents, Ariana's mom and Charlon's mom. Charlon's mom grilled him. Charlon confessed about his infidelity, and we'll say he'll do better, and everybody forgave each other, so not much happened with that. Carlos and Valentine, Carlos wants to introduce Valentine to his sister, to let him know that he's gay and stuff. Valentine is excited about that. And then there was Amber and Daniel. This episode, Amber was drinking with her new roommate, having fun, not paying no attention to Daniel, screaming at Daniel, said, "Just let me have fun. You're not paying rent, just let me have fun." I disagree with her little philosophy there. Daniel's upset. He went to go play softball, baseball with his friends, and complain about that. And then Abby and Frankie. Abby just decided that she wants to be with Gabby instead of overall with Frankie. So, yeah, that was Love in Paradise. That was just a quick overview with that. So I'm going to talk 90 Day Fiancé now. So, in this episode, we finally had a wedding. We're going to start with Kara and Guillermo. Kara and Guillermo, they finally tied the knot. They got married. It was a beautiful ceremony. And their vows were beautiful. It was just a beautiful day. Not much happened with that. The wedding, they said I do, and Kara and Guillermo, check, are officially married. So congratulations to Kara and Guillermo. I'm really excited for them, and I hope they do well. Next, I want to talk about Belle and China. And finally, the prenup agreement has finally been reached. In this episode, Shida talked to Bilal's mom, and she just like, Bilal does love you. He's been through a lot, this, and that, and just know that this is not personal, it's business, but, there's still a lot of love with there, and there's more to it than just a prenup. So, Shida told Bilal she's going to agree to signing the prenup if he agrees to have kids before she's 40 and she's 37. And Bilal's just like, I don't want kids right now, but I think I might be able to manage before you're 40. Because since she just got here, you want to get time to work on your relationship. So I'll give him that. So, but Shida finally agreed to sign the prenup and stuff. So finally, this prenuptial agreement has finally been set, and they're finally going to sign it. And I'm just like, thank God, because I was just getting so tired of the prenup stuff. So yeah. Next was Jabri and Miona. They moved out of the parents' house. They only had one scene in this episode. They moved out of the parents' house finally. They're going to this area. They're going to move to this area that they're going to have their wedding at. Basically, after last week's episode when Jabri's mom and stepdad basically told them that they gotta go now. They haven't really been speaking, but, this episode they just packed up and moved, and, they said their goodbyes, and Miana's really excited and happy and stuff, and, that's about it, not much happened with them. They just packed up and left. Next I want to talk is Emily and Kobe. So Emily and Kobe, they basically, last episode, Kobe's best friend and best man for the wedding, Temperature, came to town. And Temperature's just been in his ear about all the African style things. But Temperature wants him to move to Columbus with them. And of course, Emily's pregnant again. So, and there's a secret, but Temperature, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just in their ear, just like saying what it should be and stuff, and Kobe's half listening and half not. So in this episode, while Kobe is outside, like doing the farm stuff, Emily happens to look at his iPad, and he found out that he was looking up apartments in Columbus. So Emily just went out there and had a fit saying, "We're not moving to Columbus. I don't know why you did that. Why are you looking it up?" And he was like, "Well, Temperature sent me that link." He's like, it doesn't matter. Why are you entertaining it? We're not moving to Columbus. And plus, he was looking for a 1-bedroom apartment. What do you think 1 bedroom is going to fit for 2 kids and stuff? And apparently also Kobe had told Temperature that Emily's pregnant again. And Emily flipped out. She's like, "You're not supposed to tell anybody." And Kobe was like, "This is my best friend." And she was like, "I don't care. You're not supposed to tell anybody. That's just dishonest, and that's no trust in our relationship." So yeah. So they had a big disagreement about that. They're only 5 days away from their wedding, and they're just fighting like crazy. So I'm not sure if they're gonna make it. So they only got a couple days left. I don't know if they're gonna make it because they're not doing too good at all. So yeah, that was Emily and Kobe. Next I want to talk is Eva Muhammad. Finally, some sense was knocked into Muhammad. He talked to his mother. We've seen him talk to his mother, and he was telling his mother about the cultural differences and stuff. And his mother was on Eve's side, and I was just like, thank you. Somebody talk some sense into this boy. Muhammad's mom just said, "Hey, you know what? You have to adjust to her lifestyle. You're there, not here. You got to adjust to what she wants, and you got to be nice about it." And apparently, you haven't been nice about it. You've been grumpy, which he has. So he was just like, "Man, my mom took her side. I don't agree with that, but okay." So yeah, she took that side, and that was that basically. So later he meets up with Eve. They go to this nice little place. They talk about everything. They're trying to work out some kind of like agreement with their cultural differences and stuff. Finally he's having an open mind, just a tad bit. They had a good moment, and all of a sudden, Muhammad takes Eve outside into this like nice little fire room. It was kind of romantic, and he re-proposed to Eve, and it was actually like their most beautiful scene of the whole season, basically. So I'm just got some sensors finally knocked into Muhammad's head, and that him and Eve can try to work on the relationship and work on coming together as one, despite the cultural differences. So yeah, even Muhammad finally had some good moments, and I'm glad that Muhammad talked to his mom, and his mom knocked some sense in his head. So that was good there. And next I want to talk is Patrick and Thais. Patrick and Thais. So I was wrong. In my video last week. I thought this week Thais was really moving back to Brazil because I seen her get on an airplane in the previews. Well, the reality of the situation is it wasn't to go to Brazil. They just decided, Patrick and Thais just decided to go to Massachusetts to visit his mom, who has cancer, and his sister. And his sister had a black eye because she fell on some ice. The producer was asking, "Are you an MMA fighter? Why is your eye black?" and stuff and everything. So yeah. But Patrick and Thais, they go to Massachusetts. They meet the mom, and the sister. The sister takes Thais to go wedding dress shopping, and it was pretty beautiful. It was cute. But they really grilled her. I mean, they did confess that the dad is not happy with Patrick and Thais getting married, and she's still actually contemplating on getting married with Patrick because she prefers her dad's opinion more than anything. So yeah. But they had that. They questioned a lot of things, and then they asked. Here's the big question that they asked. They asked is like, I don't think you. They said to Thais that I don't think you like being here in America. I think you're only here because of Patrick. But like, you would go back to Brazil in a heartbeat. And if you had a baby, the baby would go back to Brazil and stuff. And like, we won't get to see him and stuff. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that's like a hard, it works both ways. If you have a kid and you're from a different country, and it doesn't work out, that is so hard. That is so hard to do. So, Thais didn't really say much about it. Like, she just said like my,